Okay. Wow. What a fucked up, like, just a week, dude. I look like complete hell, but I really don't give a flying fuckery. I don't, you know? And the shit that I've been through in the last 6 years, I feel so fucking tired all the time. But someone has ulterior motives in front of me. It's already hard for you to trust as it is. And you have to learn how to trust your intuition and let that guide you, especially if you're a business owner. And remember, soft power is grace. You get more with honey than you do vinegar. It infinitely feels like you're, I don't know, quiet. You know, not thunder. Um, and I feel a scorpionic energy in 8th house of transformation through the embracing change and welcoming new possibilities. Um, it could be Cancer or Pisces as well. But this friend of me, yeah, has other like agenda behind. Maybe it's what you can offer them, but with this trusting and then getting effed over, it's like I wouldn't. I'd get rid of this person and not lifting you up. Now, in the 11th house of reflection, I'm sorry I look like fucking hell, but you guys are here for the message anyway. Not to see what I fucking look like. You know what I'm saying? So, um, huh? Bernie, what? Changed my tire? No, you didn't. Yeah. No, I haven't. Look, I'm not gained weight. What are you talking about? I'm I'm not. I'm not gained weight, dude. I'm sorry, but I actually got my hourglass figure back because I use my legs a lot, and I can't have any sugar, and I have liver problems. But yeah, no. If you want to know, like seriously, I'm kind of slouching. But yeah. Uh, anyways, I'm gonna say this one last time. Um, hi. I'm glad you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Bernie, I'm sorry, but this is not the channel for you. Because if you have nothing nice to say, you don't fucking say it. Okay? And that's the only time I'm gonna say it. You're removed forever. There's no, that's it. There's not even a warning usually. But, in the 11th house of transparency is what I was feeling. This is a clarity read. And it's like you're going with the flow. What was I telling you about Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, going with the flow of water? And then clearing these boundaries without having any kind of concealment, a clarity, a build, a trust. This is how you guys are connected, you and your soulmate twin flame. And so I asked a little more on it, right? Curiosity and the path waits ahead. It's like it unlocks doors. When doors close, other ones open, and the key finds you ready. The key finds you ready for this relationship through this transparency. Thanks, dude. It's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess right now. But I'm gonna get it fixed tomorrow, I swear to God. Anyways, remember your roots, ancestry, being grounded, your root chakra, it's the bottom of your tailbone, to your 7th chakra is the top of your head, of having memory. This earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, it's like the earth never forgot your name. It could be air sign, it could be water, or the flip of. So that's why it's a collective reading. And you met through like a business partner or something like that. Aw, thank you, dude. It looks like a fucking mess right now. But I'm gonna get it fucking done tomorrow. Like, yeah. Fucking people can be so rude and mean, huh? Yeah, someone's holding something back. A person is not being fully open with you. So this comes to this ulterior motives. This person maybe that you thought you could trust, that you have soft power with. Ancestry. Maybe you have kids with this person. Maybe they're an earth sign or an air sign. But they're not being fully open with you. So it's kind of a concern, especially if you're, I don't know, wealthy or whatever. I don't know. Or if it comes to defamating your brand. Gratitude, you feel gratitude, attitude of gratitude. It's like being grateful for every moment and keeping a heart of gratitude. That's the hardest thing, maintaining that heart of gratitude. People don't understand that, especially when it comes to change, and people don't take change well. You know what I'm saying? I used to be one of those people, and I kind of still am, to a certain degree, because I'm such a perfectionist, and if I fail at something, then personally, then I am the worst. I'm my worst enemy as well. You know, I'm the hardest person on myself. It's like, I don't need no one else rubbing me in the dirt, because I fucking already rubbing myself in the dirt from my fucked up decisions. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please don't miss, hit that all button so you don't miss one live. And don't forget I created a zodiac horoscope, so it doesn't matter your sign. It's a general reading of the moon energies of the people around you for the next day. So check that out, and then look up your sign and see how you can incorporate it, and then observe and see what you think. But it's all based off the tide and the moon energies. Like, it pulls on our mood, it pulls on the tides and brings all the trash and the waste to the front. So I figured out a way. If you subscribe, please share the floating straws video. Help me get the word out there. And the thing is, you cut it all the way up the middle, and then 4 equal parts. So, and they float to the top. And yeah, they don't sink anymore if we do this together. And the biggest catastrophic event right now is global warming, and it's the melting iceberg in indigenous people, because of these sinking plastics, and straws being like the #1 issue of those sinking plastics. So, Oh, I love you so much too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What the fuck is this? Okay. Yeah, so hello, magical moon child. Welcome. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. Silence is key. So unlocking these depths, it brings us peace, this truth, this rest within, this trust through your own clarity. And you're not doing something right if you don't have haters. So gossip spreads, rumors are quickly spread. You know how bad news spreads. It always does. Bad news always spreads fast. It's like, and then it gets all twisted. So it's never the fucking truth, to be honest with you. Never. Never, ever, ever the truth. Never. It's all fucking all twisted. It's just ridiculous. If you ever have a question, go to the source. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Brad, right? Is that your name? Um, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all your compliments. I love that. Thank you for noticing my efforts. I really appreciate that. Thank you. As we are all visual creatures, it's a bitch being pawed at all the time. So that's why I don't give a fuck. Unspoken tensions. Let's talk about this. Lurk beneath the surface. You could also be like into football. Someone on here. Attitude of gratitude. Maybe the GOAT or the best of all time. Someone like that, of a coach, of a player. Maybe own a team or two. Yeah, destined key. See this fate. It returns to your hands. It's like the path is unfolding. And there's a right place and a right time for fucking everything. You know what I mean? And it's like you gotta trust the process through this destined key. Trust the process. And I feel like you're keeping silence. I feel like in Virgo energy of being alone in this transparency mode, because you're curious. Maybe you're studying something. I feel like you're trying to protect this person as well. And you're planning on something. You adapt well. You're like a chameleon. You're like a butterfly. Very fragile, but formative. You know, like, I feel like a lot of different characters now that I've seen. Yeah. Don't listen to what? Hello, played what? Who the fuck are you and played what did you play? The fucking fiddle? Anyways, Brad. It's Brad. Thank you so much, Mohammed. How are you doing? Brad. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Crossroads, look, I feel like you're a bluesy kind of person. Yeah. Maybe your eyes are blue. Maybe you like blue. Maybe you love the ocean. Maybe you have an R, an L, a J in your name somewhere. Remember, choices, choices, choices at this crossroad. You have, this is like, was it the Nine of Wands? Making choices. Like you have the choice to do the right thing or do the wrong thing. And you can only choose. You know what I mean? By following your heart. Thank you for their great advice. Whitney Houston gave me that advice when I was a little girl. And yeah. So it kind of just resonated with me. Anyways, and I didn't know her personally, it was just from an interview. For Christ's sakes, I wish I did. Okay, through this transformation and change. Okay, you're flourishing, you're blossoming, whispering secrets, flourishing. You're unlocking joy. I feel like you came up with a new idea. And then I also feel like, or a new investment, and that they will be successful. I also feel like, be an actress, an actor, or very prosperous off the simplest little things. You wouldn't believe how simple, the simplest, slightest little thing, like my novelty, for instance. And novelty means new to the world, not yet known to the world. It's a very new invention. Yes, like my razor handle. So, it's very new, but it's an invention. So I have another appointment with another patent attorney tomorrow myself, not to talk about myself, but yeah, wish me luck there, send good vibes my way. That way I can get a broker and lease out the idea, my intellectual property, 30 years of work, to the existing companies and then invest in more. And anybody, yeah, I own the, well, it was a branded name, Tailored Cuts with a Z Advice Emporium. Anyways, and the JessicaTaylor.inc, haircutting concepts that back tailored cuts, and this hybrid salon barbershop is for sale. So I'm practically giving it away as it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. I'm only asking a very like chump change to a freaking billionaire. So that's all concepts and everything, and that's keeping the old art, because somewhere along the way the art, it died. It's endangered, it's almost extinct. There's like a handful of us that know the old school art, you know what I mean? So this is what I feel when I see this garden key. I feel like you have an old art or something you're trying to save. Like maybe you're literally just trying to save money because everybody's so thirsty and hungry for to survive. It's like no more poor or a middle class. It's poor or rich. Hope. Have hope. Be the beam of light in the darkness. You know what I mean? By releasing the past burdens. because of your awareness. Take a breath and remember that the world rearranges itself for you. You must be a superstar. Yeah. The world rearrange. Look, silent, some kind of resentment, silent, unexpressed feeling or dissatisfaction of simmering. It's simmering beneath the surface. Maybe you just got out of a fucked up relationship or something. That's just the feeling I'm getting in clarity. Yeah, that's why you've been gentle, withdrawn in Virgo energy and protection, a retreating, it's returning. You know what I'm saying? You are a brave person. Trust your steps. What was I saying? Trust the process. Cleanse and remove the negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Remove the negative energy. Remove it, just get rid of it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm so fucking tired, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go put water in the coffee pot and get some coffee and yeah. Yeah. So I used to be a size 3, 4, and I'm now a 5. Yeah. That's not good. But this is my junior high school. In junior high school and high school, I have not grown since then because I developed early. And I pretty much probably wear all my old clothes. That's fucking crazy, isn't it? And it's pretty rad. Yeah. So, but I'm having trouble with my edema. Pescatarian is the best way to go because it has protein. Vegan's very expensive, and vegetarian too if you're fucking poor like me. Um, it's like, but blackberries sound so fucking good right now. I just want some fucking blackberries, dude. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get back to this reading here and dive deeper down. Yeah, you're releasing the past. I feel like through therapy, someone's being silent, and then you talk a lot in therapy, and I think you're going once or twice a week, and someone's listening, and it's helping you, and then you're silent because it came up twice. Someone has ulterior motives by being with you, like for clout. I felt like a clout chaser, like for fame or for like fortune, legacy. I don't know, but you cannot have someone else's legacy. No one can. You have to make your own legacy. And the only legacy any of us have to leave is the act of kindness. The only damn legacy. You know what I mean? Is an act of kindness. That's it. That is fucking it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. That's the only freaking thing any of us have to leave behind. The act of kindness. Remember that. Doesn't matter if you're a celebrity. It doesn't fucking matter if you're Bobby C down the street. If you're a douche, it's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? I am playing, hesitating. I'm not faking. I'm not lying. I'm not trying. I'm telling you the truth. Let's address the white elephant. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have this issue. They hate me because I address the white elephant, but I'm not gonna fucking sit here and sugarcoat it for you. You're here so that you can get insight on what you could do to make things better, so you could change your future through good or bad decisions. Just remember that. Um, and that's the whole purpose of this. You could change your future. We're all energy. Okay? The very metals and minerals that are in our bones are in the stars. Literally. We're all stars. Like born superstars, literally. It's just the government stupefies, you know, people by programming them to overwork. And if you don't have any education, you better get education before you start work. You know what I'm saying? And like you have to start when you're young, like I did. You know what I mean? I started hustling when I was like 11 years old, dude. For real. For tips and shit. I did lawns. I did lawns. Uh, and like my father was meticulous. So when I cleaned his house, he made me do it till the fucking shit was fluffy. Who gets cream beige carpet anyways? But yeah, no shoes, like, and then I lived in a house with a white carpet. Yeah, no shoes at all. No, no, no. Blot, blot, blot. If anything spills on your white carpet. Anyways, how many days before you meet your soulmate? I feel that I've been feeling the Ten of Pentacles. So it depends on you. I feel like you have a few choices. Maybe someone's better in bed, but fucking broke. And maybe you don't want to be alone. Because once you get away from these men that you are dealing with, Cheryl, then maybe you'll meet your soulmate. And I feel like, I don't know, wealthy to me is healthy. It's like healthy is another word for healthy. It's not just money. Thank you, Carlene. Love you guys. I know, but you probably have a couple guys that, you know, are interested. That you talk to. So, and you might seem, and you have to release those. Look, release the baggage, release. The door is open here, and you see all the birds don't want to go in the cage. They want to stay free. So you're like a free bird. You know what I'm saying? But if you wait on the right person instead of get distracted with flirting with other guys, you'll meet that right person. If you focus on yourself, and Hermit, Virgo energy was telling you, we are in full moon tonight. Yes, tonight is the full moon, and it's Aquarius energy of the star. Okay, which is an air energy, Libra, Gemini. Pretty crazy. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. You know, your inner sanctuary through self-love, safe, and presence. Look, you're the calm in a sacred ground. You're the calm in the storm. Like the eye of the storm is perfectly calm. And you keep the faith by believing miracles. That's good. you know? You should believe in miracles. Whatever you want to believe is great. Everybody's accepted here. The crown key. Heavy is the head that wears a fucking crown. Seriously, the taller you are, the harder you fall. The more of a that you would give, you know, and you miss, the more energy you spend. So, like, boxing is kind of like dancing too. I'm a dancer, but boxing is all footwork dancing. I'm in hell. No, I'm in California, my friend. Where are you? Good morning. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please, if this resonates, take what resonates, and what doesn't resonate, leave for the next collective. And I'm sure that they'll appreciate that too. Yeah, silent. Resentment, unexpressed feelings, dissatisfaction. Yeah. Okay. Miracles. What was I just saying about miracles? Good Lord Jesus. Yeah, see someone playing both sides, Gemini energy of being two-faced. Yeah. Maybe fucking talking mad shit, and then to your face, or when they call you, they're just talking normal. You know what I mean? Crazy. They have attachment issues, an addiction of some sort. Yeah. Excessive fearful or fear that may arise. So, kind of crazy. Alright, well, I'm gonna make this a really quick one. I was gonna pull. Oh, you guys can use, you guys gotta check it out. Intuitive Kids extra deck. Okay? 111 Oracle cards. Really awesome deck. So, he has 3 decks, 2 Oracle decks and Tarot deck. But, I'd get all 3 for you. But if you can't, I understand. As I get many gifts, gratefully. But I've studied this shit, you know? I put the effort in. So, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Just know that through all things, it's like, what verse is that? I think it's Psalms 27:1 of the materialism of song. Maybe you're a person of song or a songwriter or in a music or a band, or and in the 7th house of partnership and the 1st house of self-love. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom I shall fear. In whom shall I fear? The Lord is a stronghold of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? And it's like basically saying, if he is for me, who could be against me? And whatever you believe is whatever you believe. And that's cool too. I mean, music has 3 things in common. There's no genre. And a rearrangement of those 3 things creates new songs with inspiration. And religion is cultural. I've studied almost every religion. There's a couple that I need to probably brush up on, but it all leads to one thing: a higher power. Yep. So, government used it originally to control people. They had to have some kind of order, I guess. But anyways, let's go into the tarot of it a little bit. I'm gonna use Deborah Blake and Elizabeth Alba's Daily Witch deck. And look at this. Yeah, your cup overfloweth. And your business is thriving well. You could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Very nurturing, like super nurturing, very successful, very smart. Very stubborn. It knows what they want. This is Gemini, actually. Oh, this is the Three of Swords. This is someone's broken heart finally leaving their journal by their bed and writing down their dreams. I feel Pisces energy. Okay, your cup overfloweth. And then you can make more sense out of it. Especially if you're going to therapy. You know, especially if you're going to therapy. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Sorry. Hi, Brad. It's been a while. How you been? How's the kids? I hope they're well. Ooh, some male Leo is gonna be greedy. Not listening to their intuition. Their intuition just flew out the fucking window with their greed. You see that over there? Yeah. This male Leo. This person that's getting over heartbreak. That's honest. Kind of crying over spilt milk. But you have to remember, because in reflection, you have to remember that you're the magician. You are the magician. So, Sagittarius, Leo energy, Aries. And for fuck's sakes, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw every fucking tarot deck out the window. Because look at the Ten of Cups again, and then the Ace of Cups again. Oh my God, it's like you can agree to disagree to get along. A man that gets what he wants. And the King of Pentacles, that's a slew of shit. That's like the Four of Wands, the Emperor, the Empress, stability, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Very busy life, making shit happen. Okay. And I feel like you both suffer from this, I don't know, past bad experiences where it's like, you can't agree to disagree, and it's bullshit. And so you left that greedy person. Okay? This is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And it came in the reverse. So yeah, that's kind of confirming someone with bad intent. But I feel like this is someone that you would never go for. I feel like it's going to be rocking in the beginning. But like the universe, it was like a big ol' right? If we're talking evolution. And then as time went on, everything calmed down, the planets were formed, blah, 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 right? And here we are. But it took billions of years. Anyways, I feel that's how it's going to be. With this Ten of Pentacles, it's not going to be perfect at first, but like, because I feel like you guys never met yet. I feel like when you meet, it's gonna be like irresistible. You're not gonna have a doubt at all. But no relationship's perfect. Remember that. So you can't run when shit gets bad. You know, what was I telling you about in John 6:35, I believe it is, and 6 of the home and communications and the way people look at you in your home, the people, your family members in your home. But in the verse being of, I am the bread of life, and that he who comes to me shall not perish, never go hungry, will never be thirsty, that he is living well. So, yeah, nothing is what it seems. It's either cowboys are the rock stars and the rock stars are the cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is what it seems. It's like in Labyrinth, that movie at the end, at the very end, where all the stairs are all upside down, and you know, yeah, it is. Actually, I wear the same. I have 5 of them. I wear the same thing because um, it's versatile. I can wear them at home to go to sleep. I can wear them out and about and throw one of these shirts over like this and throw a belt on and be cool. And then what else? Yeah, and then I never have to worry about what I'm gonna fucking wear the next day. Especially when you're running a fucking full-time business by yourself with barely any help, and the help you're supposed to get is not helping you but giving you a hard time. But thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please share the loading straws. We can make a difference together. But that's where it ends right there. Happily ever after. Let me see. Let me see if it's still honeymoon phase on this animal card. Ooh, sanctuary, the turtle. Being wise. See? Protecting your energy. I feel like that's what connects you guys. Wisdom. Yup. Tell me more about the Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Give it a chance. Okay. Wait on your partnership of the 7th house. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate, what was I saying, may differ from your usual type and expectations. I was just fucking saying this yesterday or something. I was just saying that. There's going to be someone that you would never think about going with. Ever. I know. I know. I know. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It really does. Fucking hurts. It does. I'm like, you see? The lean over and shit. See how much I love you guys? I'm gonna go through this shit. Just kidding. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Honeymoon phase. Yeah, it's safe for you to love now. It's safe. Open your heart again and follow your heart and be willing to receive the highest energy of all love. You know? Real love. Genuine, honest, loyal love. Is there anything about the honeymoon phase in this reading? Do you have any more for the collective? What? Very soon. Clarity read of deciding of what comes to you in the now. So you gotta go to that person in, and whatever your decisions are now are gonna be affecting your future. Anything else about the 10 of Pentacles? No. Oh, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like you're going to be meeting soon. Soon. Like really soon. Within the next, I'm getting, could be 4 weeks or 4 months. For some, 4 years. I don't know. That's for a specific someone. It's time to disconnect from the world, really retreat, honeymoon it with your engagement and your loved one. What the fuck was I saying? Being divorced, but then going it through a wedding. Look, engagement. You really like this woman. And then wedding. That is fucking rad. Huh? You spelled beauty, right? Alright, so it's like I had you from hello. I don't know why I've been having that in my mind, but I think it's from a song or something. I had you from, or I wanted you from hello or something like that. Or I want you from hello. I don't know. Something like that. You were mine from hello. Trying to flirt in a cynical manner. Extending your lighthearted energy to others. Yes, being kind through your honest ways. How sweet. Free yourself, and the rest will follow. Healing family issues. Love life begins. Benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like whatever maybe you have parent issues. I feel this male, like Leo energy, like father issues or something. I don't know. Who doesn't have issues? Damn, I have my coffee in the fucking microwave. I forgot. I'm so tired. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. This is fucking insane. Yeah, someone from your past is returning into your life. Mission. Wow. I feel like you had a really good conversation. I feel like, I don't know, it could have been something really good, but I don't know. I feel like you were testing this person, but you do deserve love. Don't think you don't. Everybody deserves love. You know, you're not just lovable, you're like marriage material. You could take care of a woman and have heart-to-heart conversations. You know what I mean? This is worth waiting for. This divine timing in your love life. Just remember not to try to let go of your control issues, and I think that's where the 5 of Swords is here. But let go of your control issues. Okay? Know that you can't control anybody but your own self and your own decisions, and allowing situations to unfold naturally. Okay? And then making the effort towards this person that you're interested in. because this person is like older, has been through some shit, and I just feel like if you don't make the effort, you're just gonna be wasting more time. And then, because once you're together, you're gonna be like, why didn't I do this a long time ago? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that kind of energy. Wedding fucking comes up again. Okay? I feel like someone here is definitely getting married. And or renewing their vows. Isn't that cool? You're gonna be renewing your fucking vows. Isn't that pretty awesome, dude? Congratulations. That is pretty fucking cool. To be renewing your vows like that. After 10, 11 years, 13 years, something like that. It's like after one of your favorite numbers. That's what I'm feeling. But you're very lovable. I feel like every day is a honeymoon now, looking at this whole thing. You don't need no card to tell you, but every day will be like a honeymoon worth waiting for if you let go of your control issues. This specific relationship, and you know who I'm talking to. You're gonna get engaged. And I feel like you're gonna take a retreat, but not a honeymoon. I feel like every day is gonna be a honeymoon. I feel like you're gonna go maybe for a couple of days, traveling back home or something, and stay somewhere. But then it's like back to the same shit because you and this person has, you know, stuff they gotta handle. You know. Hello, Clint. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate each subscriber and for liking. Get me in the algorithm by liking, and the hearts. Thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate you guys being here. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. Honoring veterans daily. Thank you, all active and non-active veterans, and the people that have put their lives on the line so we can have one, and also our heroes. Nobody wins in war. Nobody does. But maybe a couple of people that are profiting. You know, all about the money. That's all. It's all money, money, money. Yeah, but you're definitely getting married or renewing your vows very soon. I feel like maybe in the next 4 months. Maybe. You know? Maybe your partner is very religious. I don't know, but she's very attractive. Or he's very attractive. Enough to make you forget that you have chemistry and a new love with this person. Just stay optimistic, because this could be the one. It's definitely someone you can trust. This person you could trust. Like the situation calling for you to have faith. This person, and this is like, did it not start out with trust? Yeah, and then the Gemini in the reverse is honest. Means honesty. So, trust 3 times. Maybe 3 people here have a trust. I'm not sure. But the difference is from a trust and a will. Okay, if you have a will, they have to pay taxes on it after you're gone. If you have a trust, the taxes are paid on it already. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So, my outfit. Hi, Dom. How you doing? My outfit. Oh no, can you see it? Well, this is like a sheer chiffon kimono, which I love because it protects my skin from the sun, and I hate the sun unless I'm swimming because um I've been taking collagen since I was 18, and for my joints anyway, and I have rheumatoid arthritis too. And then use sunblock. That's all you need is sunblock, morning and night. And get all of like this, like, and go up, like up, and then up against gravity. That's the whole point. So I think you could see my outfit, can't you? I like the high-waisted belt. Yeah, the high-waisted belt. And actually, I can wear it like this. I could do a lot with this. Just this. I wear jeans with them. I don't know. Corsets. I've wore a lot of corsets and long dress, like long skirts from the like back in the day. Cause I used to kind of have like that saloon vibey music, bluesy feel in my shop. So yeah. Um 10 of Pentacles, man. I can't even freaking believe that, dude. You're getting married. Congratulations. Again. I didn't even, I mean, look. That's the deck, too. Like, I didn't even have to pull that many cards. This is powerful. This is very powerful. I keep getting this fucking card fast, too. I wish someone would just do their thing already. Alright? This very soon thing, so that stops popping up. But it's someone that watches along a lot, obviously, because it keeps popping up and your energy is strong. Also, too, there's someone here that I feel like their partner got married for the wrong intent and wasn't honest. You know what I mean? So you could be going through separation, or was honest, maybe a little too honest, and could be going through separation finally because they hurt you so many times. This male agreed, I don't know, this person I could do what they want, and you just had it. So you're gonna start to make things happen. This was supposed to be your happily ever after. Yeah, but someone's gonna be going through a divorce here. Capricorn energy. And the Page of Pentacles. Of tradition. Wow. Crazy collective. Isn't that crazy? Yes, it is. So, 10 of Pentacles every fucking time. Like, all week, dude. You would not even believe it. I thought I showed you my outfit. Didn't I? See? So I have this belt here. I think I have a 27 waist, 30 hips. It was either 26 or 27 inseam. I can't fucking remember. Yeah, and I have large top heavy there, so, yeah. Usually my pants are smaller than my tops, so, yeah. I like those, like, really big, comfortable, like, I don't know, like, Kat Von D has this clothing line. There's a sweatshirt. It's badass, dude. It's like Batwing. It's huge. And it's like totally me. But anyways, someday, right? Yeah, you think this person can't see through your bullshit, but they can see. Or you know, they think you, collective, can see through their bullshit, and they keep lying to your face after you've known them for fucking 40 years or whatever. And it's like, dude, how long have I known your dumbass? You know? Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, you guys. I really appreciate it. Unorthodox. Yes. I feel like Intuitive is on here. I feel like Intuitive Kev. Hi, Intuitive Kev. Yes. You can also get his Taro deck here. It's a beautiful deck. Check it out. Only on eBay. His store is only on eBay. He has a channel of Intuitive Kev, and you can find all the links in his description box underneath the disclaimers or whatever. Yeah. And that's his store. On eBay, Intuitive Kev. Okay, and with a K, Kev, EV. On eBay nationwide. He's no longer on Etsy, just to let you know. Gemini energy, Libra, Aquarius. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I've been, like, my arthritis was so bad today. Oh my gosh. Look, don't be so egotistical, or your person is egotistical. It's something. One infinite love. Yeah. Maybe on this full moon, be careful, because you could be really tenacious. Maybe it's better to just stay home and watch a movie. As a Panther came up. And that's not being very humble. That's showing ego. In Leo energy. Being of a cognitive mind. An overthinker. You know, someone that's just very Messiah complex, thinks they're God or creator or a God or a deity or whatever. But look, marriage. And this is wealth, and knowing the truth. You already know the truth. Celebration. Some kind of celebration. Yeah. Yes, sir and ma'am. Let me tell you. Oh my God, the bad karma, actually, for somebody. But this is also, oh my God, Scorpio energy. So this is good karma too. Bad karma for someone when it comes to rebirth and change and transformation. Remember, I was telling you in the 8th house, Scorpio energy. That's what that means. Don't get scared. It came out with justice. Um, she's an intuitive, and this is the Libra card. So this is Libra Scorpio energy, and if the King of Wands came out, well, that would be truth being twisted into lies. And if the Seven of Cups came out too, that would confirm. And if I kept going, the Seven of Cups would come out. Okay, and the Emperor. What was I just saying? Of what? Of what now? Fame. Celebrity status. Rich status. Someone who owns a few different businesses. This is connected to Gemini. Getting sleep. Maybe there's nothing else to do or bitch about. And be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it all. And then some you don't want. Who's saying that? I forgot. But, yeah. You're serious type of person. A little too serious at times. Capricorn energy. When it feels like you're out of control at times. You know, because maybe you have an addiction. I'm getting of an attachment. This is a map of not following your intuition, but just taking the very little bit you have and just going on a journey, I guess. In determination, this is like seeing the truth in the Two Swords too. If it comes out, that's why, because lack of determination. Pregnant Virgo, or someone just had a baby, which is actually Queen of Cups. And you can actually do what you want within reason, because you're responsible. You're overwhelmed a little bit. Maybe you need a little help. And you're on the edge of that cliff there, but your intuition is like, cats are in between worlds anyway. Your intuition is just like, right on. Literally, right on. Going slow because you really like this person. Paying attention in detail. And then, ow, fuck. Did I say I was a city girl? Oh, I love Pink Panther. Yeah. Yeah. And then being backed into a corner. What was I saying about the King of Wands coming out? Lies becoming into truths now. So see how the truths always come out? You can't hide and walk and run from it. You can't even look away from it. For some reason, I feel like you're calling yourself an artist, but you got no skill, dude. Someone. I feel like you need to practice on. That's why they have schools, you know? Yeah, that's why they have schools. I mean, and you can make it happen. It's not like you can't. Don't cry. You know, you're really sad right now. You have a negative perspective. You can't even think about them for a moment, Sagittarius. Of maybe freaking out. Look, yeah, freaking out. No one can agree to disagree. And then this King of Cups comes in, right? And he's just standing there. He don't even know what to do. He has plans on what he's gonna do, but I don't know about you. You know, in Independence of the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like he's kind of made you dependent, or you became dependent because of something that happened. On maybe a loan or something. It was your Tower moment. It's like, great, you gotta owe more than you already owe. But I feel like someone's gonna come in and your credit and everything is gonna start getting better. What was I telling you about the Two of Swords? Yeah, you think she don't know the truth, but she knows. And the truth always comes out in the end. And if you see here, it's like she could see, like, pretty much by following her intuition. She's right on target in the Two of Swords. Okay, so, and maybe now getting the rest. Empress, High Priestess. Okay, not using your gifts. Cancer energy. Of the Chariot, not being royal. Not being treated as royalty. And this is the fucking truth. Okay? The truth. About greedy people and think that you don't know what's up. I feel like you know before you ask questions. Look at how many people defamated your character. Look at how, when you were on this adventure, or maybe conned you into a partnership. Look, what was I saying about the Seven of Cups, of having many choices? But I feel like you didn't do anything, you just stayed quiet. Sometimes that's worse than actually making a bad choice or a bad risk, because at least you tried, and it's an adventure. You're going to start a partnership, and all your wishes are going to come true. Yeah, a partnership, and all your wishes are going to come true. That is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Then I feel also, now looking at this, woman is very grateful, very quiet, very humble, very intuitive, of earth energies. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, not getting away with shit. So this Queen of Swords, not worry about it, because she is humble, and not humble but beautiful, and that's the truth. Look, it landed on truth. Like, she is who she says she is. Traditionally, she's traditional, kind of maybe vanilla. I don't know. Happiness is what you make of it, and self-love. Whether people are talking shit or not, because you're a real leader. Four of Wands, it's like you went through, I feel like you've been divorced before, and it broke the balance. But it's because you're too honest, and you have the choice. Did you make bad into good, or do bad with bad? And I think you're going to do bad into good. Yeah, because of this heartbreak. Male Leo. Yeah, and greedy people. It's like your intuition went straight out the fucking window. But when it comes to this Ten of Cups, it's like you're going to get everything you've ever wanted. Hey, superstars aren't superstars because for no reason, dude. I mean, hello. In the Nine of Wands, they are still standing after the bad shit. They turn all the bad shit into good shit. That's what makes them a superstar. That's the truth. Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Yes. Staying humble. Okay. And maybe now being this person inside the house. And then now being able to, what does it give forward? Very high IQ, very smart. Huh. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Going on an adventure, but not knowing where you're going and not caring. High Priest or Priestess. This is also confirming priest or priestess in Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius energies of the six, getting away from something, Six of Swords, and then of logic, I was going to say, of the King of Swords. So this is proving that. And of the Star and Fortune. Look, your wealth, your health, and the Star of Aquarius, and we are in the full moon of Aquarius. This is when you're going to get some kind of good news or fortune or good luck or something great's going to happen to you on the full moon. Usually full moons like make people nuts, but this time it's going to make people happy and it's going to go good for you. Yep. They won't be walking away. You're going to be like, maybe just chilling, watching a movie, you know, not even celebrating them. Feel like you drink or socialize or gossip. You're a very grateful person. This is gratitude. And this is Ace of Pentacles of having, you know, at least a little something to do something with. And that's why you have to be tight with your money. You can't be too generous. You know, you're not following your intuition, and you need to really follow your intuition if you're serious about getting to this 10 of Pentacles. And look, you're 7 Pentacles, so you're 3 Pentacles away. You're the 3rd Pentacle away. I didn't see the 3 of Pentacles either. That's kind of crazy. Oh. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Well, there's 78 cards, so I don't know where I missed the Pentacles. The 3 of fucking Pentacles. I did not see it in this deck tonight. I feel like I'm just really tired. Drained. 78 cards, but no 3 of Pentacles for some reason. Where the fuck is it? That's what I want to know. Scorpionic energy. Maybe you like, that's your favorite classic rock band. Maybe you're listening to them too after me. Or have it in the background. Maybe you are a member of the band. I don't know. Clyde, what's up? No. Independence. Yeah. Biafra, Independence. Alright. What's that? So, yeah, these management companies and these music industries are like private lenders, and they treat you no better than like a walking product. So basically, basically, they don't give a fuck if you're burning the candle at both ends. They don't give a fuck if you are tired as hell, if you're burnt out and you need a break. They don't give a fuck. They burn these artists out, keeping them busy. A person can only do so much without enhancers and shit. You know? And it's like, no one should have to do that, especially with music, because it's just one of those things. Music is supposed to bring happiness and joy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I put up a short of your reflection card, but we'll pull a reflection card right now. Again, 3 of Pentacles. So you're juggling shit right now. Juggling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe someone did you dirty and you're having to fix everything again. And then Pisces energy of the moon of High Priestess. And it's so fucking weird. I was like, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, juggling. Definitely juggling. Collective. All right, collective. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you all. I'm gonna try to do a live tomorrow, but I might take a night off. I'm not sure what's going on. Or I might do it earlier, around 8 or 8:30. Just keep that in mind. I start on certain days doing these lives earlier. So please follow, subscribe, like, and share so you never miss a beat. Okay? And I just want to say thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I'm so tired right now. But I haven't had my coffee. It's in the microwave. Anyways, I love you guys. I truly do, each and every one of you. From my first subscriber, my first viewer, to my last viewer, or to my most recent viewer and subscriber. And subscribers, thank you guys, all of you guys. You guys are so awesome. You're my person. You give me purpose. I don't know what I would freaking do without you guys, for real. Especially after I lost the only person that ever really loved me in this world in 3. And I cried for 2 years straight. Cried every fucking day, all day. I couldn't help it. It was crazy. And you never get over it. You just learn to live with the bullshit, and it sucks. It just all sucks. And really, if it's not necessary that you donate, but if you do donate, thank you so much. And my Cash App tag is underneath the disclaimer or on the front page of the profile. If you do that, thank you. It's not expected or required. Thank you, veterans. Did I thank my veterans? Honoring veterans every day. And then, edible straws. We did the edible straws, right? Yeah. I'm also doing these casting jars. Oh. As like little necklaces, like of good luck. I guess it could be a bracelet, but it would probably get in the way, so it'd be like a necklace. I feel like I think I got everything. I got everything. Everything. Everything is gravy. Gravy. Anyways, I love you all and thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Until then, just know that I love you guys.